Okay, cool. We're actually unmuted. Hi, everybody. Yeah, I know it is an early stream, isn't it? And I know it's on a Friday instead of a Saturday. But yes, hello, Tony, Charlie, Game Night, Ed. Good to see you all. I was gonna say best of luck in your matches if any of you are playing them. But yes, I was gonna say, as the title suggests, we didn't actually play the tournament match on Tuesday. Dan unfortunately had to got called into work, which that happens. But yeah, we were slated to play in like 3 hours, but then they were just like, "Hey, I'm ready to go. Are you ready?" As well. And I was at work still, but I was like, I wouldn't mind playing earlier. So yeah, here we are. So for those of you that are interested in the tournament match, the Super League qualifier match, that will be in about 45 minutes. 45 minutes or so. All right, so uphill tailwind. How far are we out? 90 yards? I mean, yeah, I would say that about balances out. Not bad. That would have been a wild way to start the round, that's for sure. Yeah, I hope you all are doing alright. I was gonna say it's a Friday, so I mean that's good for those that don't work on the weekends. For those that do, it is just another day, maybe. Unless your job is particularly busy on weekends, in which case it might be the start of the tough part of your week. In which case, I am sorry about that. Been there, done that, and will probably do so again at some point. But blech. I was gonna say, well, I'm glad you're off today, Lee said, but yuck. So wait, is your new schedule or just your current schedule Saturday through like Wednesday or something like that? And you're off Thursday, Friday? I still don't have an Albie from this right hand side. So I'm gonna go for that just for funsies. So we should be able to aim it right there. And then we'll clear all of the trees and stuff. And we'll be good.
Nice shot.
Oh, that just barely didn't clear. Damn. I really was hoping that dude would clear and it just straight didn't. That's upsetting. Oh well. Tis what it is. I think we can put it like right there without hitting the tree, something like that. Almost got up there. If I full sent it, then that's on the green. But kind of feeling a putt. Gotta go. Yeah, not enough. I feel like that might have been okay if I hit it a bit harder, but oh well. That was close. I mean, clearly we're still in warm-up mode right now because I'm just playing for funsies. We'll lock it in once we actually start at the tournament match, eh? But I was gonna say, Zed, if you don't mind me, and I don't know if I remember if you told me this already, but what do you do work-wise? Because that sounds like a really inconsistent schedule. Damn. I didn't realize that Lily had chipped in on the last hole. That's crazy. Well, good pace, Lily. That's just me not paying attention to the scores as usual. But yeah, really great start. Wait, did we get 0 wins too? Because that would be even better. Sure did. I just don't like this pin. It's not consistent. It's like a tick to the right if you want this to work right. Heck, I might even be too far over with that. Yeah, we'll go with that, see what we can do. Might have been a bit undersent. Never mind, I guess. That one was tough. That was tough. All good. Oh. No, you're all good, Zed. I understand it. Don't worry. I won't say nothing, but yeah, that is tough. Especially in this economy right now. It's like, so I hope it's not too brutal for you, because I've been there. Sometimes it's easier than others, but it wore on me after a while, that's for sure. And for the rest of you, I'm not like the just in regards to like workloads and expectations and all that good stuff. That's what I'm referring to, truthfully. Because it's like I'm sure I'm not alone when in saying that I've worked a job or a couple of jobs where you seem like you're at a job or both jobs all the time and don't really have any free time. Yeah. How far are we out?
Nice shot.
Nope, not enough credit to the wind. Wow. By quite a bit.
Nice on.
Okay, thank God. Because, yeah, Clopen's... I've only ever worked at Clopen once. Like, ever. Thankfully. It was back in college, and it was when somebody called in sick. So, I was there from... I was there from 5 a.m. until 2 a.m. And yeah, nah. Nah. I mean, it was nice to go home, but I had to go to school. Like, I worked that on a Saturday, so it's like I didn't do anything Friday night, woke up early, and then couldn't do anything Saturday night, and just basically crashed on Sunday. At least I had Sunday, because if they would ask me to do that on a Sunday, I would have been like, bro, I gotta be in class. Like, on Monday. So, no, thank you.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I mean, we can afford to be over here for this one.
Nice shot.
The real question is what the heck are we gonna hit up at this? I mean, I feel like 7 might still be able to get away with it. I just don't know if it's gonna get knocked down too much, you know? Because it's gonna get knocked down a lot. So it breaks right, then it comes back left. Really with the window and what's doing, it should be alright. Let's see, make sure to actually do it. I still don't know if that's... Well, actually, no, that's okay. A little bit more juice, maybe? I don't know. It's a good shot. We'll take it.
Nice birdie.
Wonder if that's been me gradually over the course of doing this for a few years at this point. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's redraft this time. I can't remember if there's a 1 week or a 2 week break in between redraft. Might be 2 weeks, I don't know. Don't quote me on anything. But yeah, same. I was gonna say, with no shotgun this weekend, I'm just kind of like, all right, cool. I can take a little bit of a break. Well, GG's. Good game, Lily. I was going to say, that was a hell of a start. I'm sorry that didn't end up turning into anything. I say, like, don't get me wrong, 58's still a good score. I just more mean, like, you know, with the 0 wins on 13 and everything, I was really hoping for, like, just building momentum, you know? But yeah, that particular pin on 13 sucks anyway, so. Anywho, alright, well, I think we've got time for one more round of global. So, yeah. And then we gotta head to our match. So, let's go... Oh, Colin was in there too. Very nice. I was gonna say, my bad, GG's Colin. I was gonna say, good game. Alright, cool. Well, I gotta send into this next one. I'll put a timestamp anyway. We'll go at the 30-minute mark for those that can. It's just because the global round's gonna take, you know, like 15 minutes or something like that, and then I gotta, you know, go make the room and all that good stuff, so... Yeah. Anywho. Hopefully a few people can hop in. If not, and you know, I totally get it. I know I kind of popped on the scene unexpectedly. And at an unexpected day and an unexpected time, but... Honestly, if it was this easy to do, or if I get my setup done, I probably would do that more often. Just randomly boot up a stream somewhere. Like if I knew I had better connection and stuff, because obviously I don't want to be streaming and it's like super choppy, you know? But yeah. Maybe I could probably... I think I might have the stuff to be able to do that, because like, as it gets nicer outside, I would like to, you know, maybe do some live streams out on a walk or something. Oh, hey, Joe. Good to see you. I was gonna say, how are you doing? Actually, I'm not sure what time it is for you. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Not gonna lie, for a second there. Woo! Yeah, that's an early one. And that makes sense, because I think that's what happened last time that you popped into stream. It just, I happened to be streaming early enough for you to where, like, you weren't at work yet, and so you were able to hang out for a bit. Oh, we got Jason. Hell yeah. But yeah, I was gonna say, good morning then. Hope you're having a good start to your day. And hopefully you don't work tomorrow, considering it's Saturday for you. Oh, hell yeah. We even take that harder. So, hope you're enjoying summer break. Woo, the whole month. Damn. We definitely take that. I was gonna say, because if you are in teaching, then whew, I salute you for that. That was one of the many things that I thought that I wanted to do while I was in college. Technically, my degree has a focus in education. So I think technically I could maybe teach somewhere. But not for me. Not for me. At least I'm using my degree in history, you know, giving historical tours. We'll take that.
Round one.
Yeah, it's like, don't get me wrong, maybe I feel like I could teach like college perhaps, but I don't know. It's like it is kind of a bummer because I feel like there would definitely be more teachers if it was a nice paying job, you know, like it should be, because education's important. Um, so yeah, it's just a shame because it's just like literally like mad respect for teachers because you know a lot of times they are underpaid and overworked. And it's just like you get the month off like everybody else, but then it's just like, oh yeah, no, they're actually working a second job because they can't afford to not work during the summer. And it's just like, anyway. But good luck, everybody. Good luck. Uphill headwind should be less. Yes. So. Wow, the wind took that more than I thought. Alright, I guess.
Nice one.
I guess when it's... Yeah, I should probably think about it more that way. I have to improve my thought process on that. I just want to make sure I was, you know, not crazy there. Oh, jeez, I forgot you are working on your house. That's not a vacation in and of itself. I hope that's going well. Oh, and yeah, so you're up extra early to get an early start. I get it. That's how I had to work on this house. I just remember working on it for a few weeks. I would wake up early on my off days and put in like an 8-hour, 10-hour day here and go home. Wasn't missing that because that was working 5 days a week and then working on the house 2 days a week. And I'm just like,
Nice shot.
okay, all right. Front pin. Okay. Wait. So, yeah. Sorry about that. My roommate was chatting me up. All right, time to actually do this. That was under cent. That was supposed to be just over the dot, and it was just under. Otherwise, I feel like that actually would have been pretty good. I'm just bummed that I wasn't able to take a little bit more time on that, but that is what it is. Now we just gotta line this up fast. Okay, that's pretty good little quick go there. We'll take it. I mean, that was just me. Like, oh god, I got less than 10 seconds. Let's do this thing, I guess. Appreciate it, Zed. That was a little more stressful than it needed to be, but I was talking to my roommate, so it is what it is. Oh, and thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. No, that's fair. I was gonna say just a place to, you know. It would be nice if I had like a separate room to stream in. That's for sure. You know, everything here in my bedroom does get a little crowded. That's for sure. Plus, it's like I would, you know, be able to change camera angles, all that good stuff, and like interact with the space a bit more. But maybe in the future. Downhill tailwind should be less, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe a little bit less than that. So let's take one off of it. There we go. Come on back. Since there was tailwind. I mean, I tried to put max backspin on that, but that just did not happen. Like, because the location it hit and everything, I feel like that definitely would have canned it if it had full backspin, you know.
Nice birdie.
Oh well. Okay, cool. I was just curious as to what time it was. I was like, but yeah. We got 2 holes to go. Cool. Because I have to step away for just a moment before I get things set up. And then I'll be back. Well, it should be like all in one break. So like in that little break that I'm gonna take, it'll be to tackle what I gotta tackle really quick, and then get the room set up and all that good stuff. So hopefully all that'll come perfectly together at 5 o'clock for me. So in 20 minutes, 19 minutes now.
Nice.
Should I think? And I mean, even if we're running a little bit late, it's like it's a rescheduled match. It'll be fine. But, yeah. Anywho, is it a front pin? Because if it's not, I don't think we're making this. I'll be anyway. Maybe I stand corrected. Uphill tailwind is more. Okay. And since it's only 15-mile-per-hour winds, I'm thinking we're gonna have to full send this. Let's do it.
Nice shot.
Nope, gave the wind too much credit. I mean, out of all fairness, that's probably the best place you leave yourself because I don't want a side hill putt or anything like that. If I can help it. That's good. Hopefully we're leaving this here and not in the actual match itself. That sucks, man.
Nice birdie.
Oh, hello, Crown. Good to see you. That's all right. I appreciate it. I was gonna say that's why I even like because you saw me stop and then put it a little bit even further to the right than where I had it originally, and it still wasn't far enough. So, but either way, good eagle for Boris. That's pretty good. Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know, even at like a faster pace for that one, that might have even threatened to lip on like the right hand side. So I think I might have just like it definitely I think just needed to be farther right, and we had that can pretty easy. But oh well, maybe we can get a hole in one here. Who knows? I figured I undersent that a little bit. I was hoping for the top of the 2 dot, and that just didn't happen, unfortunately. Oh well. Wow, it did stay over there. I was thinking that it was, like, obviously I knew it was going to push to the right, but I was thinking it was going to come back. It did not. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no, we didn't just play 12. That was the final, wasn't it? Oh, well. That happens. Oof. Damn, I could have been closest to the pin if I hadn't missed that. Oh well. You right, because of the front hill. Because it was going to break left as it was trying to do, but you are right. The front hill there is what makes that front pin so tricky. Oh well. Well, GG's everybody, GG's. Thanks for playing, Jason. I appreciate you. But alrighty, everybody. I'm going to step away for just a minute. And then when I come back, theoretically, we should actually have the lobby open, ready to go. And we should be starting the tournament match for realsies this time. So, give me a few minutes, and we'll be right back. Okay, so Dan is finishing up a 9-hole random right now, so we'll get started after that. Um, but Crown, the tournament it's for the Super League. So I've been in the Super League a couple of times. I managed to crack Division 3. I actually lost. I was in it, I think, for the first few seasons. And then season 5, or the qualifiers for season 6, I ended up getting eliminated. So um, I was not in it for season 6. So trying again, season 7. I'm going to see. I'm going to double check what the rules are really quick to make sure I remember correctly. Let's see here. Okay. With 3, yup. Okay. Yup. Oh. If a round finishes in a tie, players go to a playoff on a new random 9-hole course. Closest to the pin is not used. Once the playoff ends, the playoff course is discarded. Another game is needed. It is played on a new nine. Okay, cool. Cool. So we're just playing 9-hole randoms until one of us wins best 2 out of 3. If I recall correctly. Cool. Sorry, I just want to make sure I had everything right. All right. And then. Yep, they're the season 6 qualifiers. It's double elimination. Maybe I wasn't in it. I don't know. Maybe I got eliminated season 5 and I'm just remembering incorrectly. Who knows? All right. Cool. Dan left the queue a minute ago for ranked. That's where they were, so hopefully they'll be hopping in here momentarily. And then we'll rock. I know as soon as I go get a clip for Make or Miss, though, that Dan's gonna hop in the lobby. So I'm just gonna. Maybe I can cheese it. Sorry, I'm going into the gallery and I'm gonna see if I can. And then I'm gonna click back and see if he's there. Damn it. Yeah, it was worth a shot. It was worth the fake out attempt. But yeah, so double elimination, 9-hole randoms, best of 3. So whoever wins best 2 out of 3 ends up winning the whole thing. Sudden death, if we tie at the end of a round, we play a new 9-hole game, and it's first to score better wins the round. So, but yep, I think I got everything laid out outside of the proper introduction, but I'll do that once we get Dan in here. That is. So, anywho. Yep. All right. Ooh, that was a pretty good shoulder pop. Oh, God, there was a second one. All right, that's good. All right, let's do this. Just so you're not after looking at, this in Zoom. Plus, I have a feeling that Dan will be here any moment. And I'm hoping that it doesn't get to the point where it's like 2 hours later. It's just like, I'd be surprised if I'd still be on, truthfully. But Sorry, I wanted to wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything in chat either. So, we're not. Everything's ready to go. Woohoo! Sorry, it's just a reminder on my phone reminding me that I'm off work tomorrow. And I'm just like, yeah, you're right. And that certainly makes me happy, that's for sure. I don't know. I'm trying to think about what I'm going to do with the rest of my day. Since I'm off work tomorrow, I can technically, like, do whatever tonight for the most part. I don't know. It's nice outside. I might go on another walk. Who knows? I was going to say, just out of curiosity, any of you still play Pokemon Go? I still play it. I wouldn't call myself a competitive grinder of the game. I play for fun, you know. And it's just because it's the 10-year anniversary currently, and so I was just like, oh, man. Because 7 to 9, what? Man, I'm confused. Okay, cool. I misunderstood. No worries. But yeah, no worries. I was gonna say Dan did just explain they're in ranked right now. They got 4 people. I thought that they had wrapped. I was just kind of like, oh. And you know, I had seen Dan leave ranked already, so I was just like, oh, okay, cool. That means that they must be wrapped up. But no, they've got about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so. So yeah, we definitely have time for a make or miss. How about that? So, actually, it shows that there's an ad running, so we'll wait till after that. So I'll just I'll just ramble as I tend to do. But no, what was I saying? Oh yeah, right. But yeah, 10-year anniversary of Pokemon Go. Weird to say, because, yeah, I was at a party, and one of my friends, because apparently it had already dropped in Australia, and so they had, like, found a link, and they're just like, oh yeah, if you download it now, then it'll still work. Even though it wasn't technically supposed to release in the United States till the next day. And so I just remember, like, almost everybody at this party downloading it. And I don't know, like, I just, like, don't get me wrong, everybody else was super hyped to, like, go out and catch some stuff at that time of night, but I'm just like, dude, I just kind of want to stay here and keep partying. I don't want to leave. We've already been doing some, like, considerable drinking, and I just kind of want to vibe. But it was wild, because ordinarily I'm the one wanting to go on the adventures and whatnot, but that particular evening I was just like, nah. And I just remember specifically that a Kingler had spawned nearby. And so, like, the party, like, emptied out. It was me and, like, 2 other people that stayed behind out of, like, the 20 or so that were there. And, you know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and they're all wandering around the parking lot and whatnot. And I'm just like, don't get me wrong, got up to some shenanigans in that parking lot, that's for sure. I remember one early morning we were fire spinning in the parking lot because one of our friends was a fire spinner for the circus. So we just out there, you know, he's letting us work the poi and all that good stuff, and he's just like, yeah, just be careful, and if you catch yourself on fire, then, you know, we'll do this, blah, blah, blah. We had blankets and all that good stuff, so we were prepared, but he's just like, yeah, you'd rather not smack yourself with this if you can help it, because, like, you know, depends on how long it's contacting your skin, but you might get burnt. This is like, okay, and we're saying that, you know, 4 o'clock in the morning after drinking for the past, like, 6 hours. It's fine. But, yeah, so, it's just weird. Okay, cool. Looks like they're on the last hole. Oh, and that means that I can totally get this make or miss clip up. Still. So let me do this. Alright. Since that ad's gone. So for those of you that are still hanging out, don't worry, the tournament match will be happening in like the next 5 minutes or so. I'm gonna pull up a clip and we're gonna see if I made it or missed it. Well, I mean, I'm gonna show you what the setup is, and then you can guess if I made it or missed it. How about that? Okay. Looks like this is my line. Looks like this is my club. I don't watch the full clip either because I want to be surprised too. But anywho, what do you all think? Did I make this shot? Or did I miss this shot? Let me know in the chat. I'll give you all a minute or two. Truth? You know what? No, I'm going to let everybody else guess before me. Oh, hello, gambler. And yep, make. Okay, okay. We got one for make. Anybody else got any guesses? Like I said, feel free to do so or not. We can just find out what the results are. We got one for make at the moment. And we'll bring it until the 9-minute mark, and then we'll go ahead and reveal the result. Truth be told, and I'll give you what my guess is. You know, once we get to that mark. And truthfully, I don't remember what I did here because it'd be a little boring if I remembered. If I do remember, I won't give an opinion. If I legitimately don't remember, I will. And in this case, I legitimately do not remember whether or not I made it or missed it. So, all right, well, let's find out. Did I make the shot or did I miss the shot? Oh, right. I'm going to say make. Sorry. I needed to do that before we saw the power, because otherwise I had extra information. That really stayed over there? Like, I'm watching that thing track, and I'm just kind of like, oh, yeah, no, that's fine, right? Like, even here, I'm just like, maybe that's a little bit right, but it should be okay. Because you saw that little kick to the left it took, and it just, like, you saw that person's curve. Mine didn't. Man. Well, we both got fooled. I legit thought that I made that one, but that's why I saved these. So for those of you that were thinking miss, good on you. For those that said make, I appreciate you believing in me, but sorry to disappoint. Wild. Hey, and there we are. All right. Cool, cool. All right, well, let me introduce this appropriately before we get started officially. So, the Super League, Season 7, qualifying round 1 versus Dan. Let's go.
Spoko Square.
All right. All right, well, best of luck to Dan in round 1. And just a reminder for everybody, this is 9-hole randoms, so... Let's get it.
Golf. Here we go.
All right.
The contestants.
Let's play well. At least hopefully. Uphill tailwind. I mean, we're never going to make it, so let's... I don't know. It's going to curve pretty good to the right once we get it up there. We're just basically trying to be in line with the wind, that's all. And so I feel like with how everything's going, it should probably be about here.
Nice shot.
All right. Oh, appreciate it, Lorenzo. Thank you very much. I mean, truth be told, I think the wind might actually be doing what I want, because it goes... Yeah. Question is it too much? Nah, I should have just left it with the wind. I think the wind was doing that.
Nice par.
All right. Well, par's on the first hole. It is hole 17 after all. So, no surprises there. All right.
Nice shot.
Wow. We could not have ended up in a worse spot, actually. Like, I've hit tree strat a lot. I have never been this bad. Like, never been this bad off. Holy fuck. Not in the bunker. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck? This is insane.
I don't think I've ever played hole 3 or hole 6 like this ever. I've never been in this bunker on hole 6 ever. I've been playing this game since literally the OG, and I don't think I've ever been in this fucking bunker ever. So yeah, this is
Sorry, truth be told, I got really distracted right before all of this, so my apologies.
See if we can save it here, because I'd rather not give it up immediately.
It was the right idea, just not it.
Nice approach.
Ugh, God.
Nice shot.
Damn, for Albie?
Shit, nice shot, Dan.
Get down for me. Or hit the fringe.
That's good too. That's not what I was going for, but we'll take it.
I knew I overhit that, but I was just like, ooh, maybe I'll get away with it. And thank you, Lorenzo. I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm trying to get my brain back on track for this, truthfully, because, yeah, like I said, sorry, there was just a bit of a distraction to start the tournament, so. Oh. Okay. I mean,
I can't believe I didn't hit that hard. Yeah, can I just forfeit round one? I'm not coming back from this. Like, there was a 0% chance after the albatross. Now there's like a negative 30%
And I'm not trying to be a quitter or anything. It's just I don't feel like suffering through the rest of this just to get like my face kicked in. Especially when I know I'm like down by so much. I don't even know what I want to do here, truthfully.
Glad it worked out, but yeah.
Nice approach.
I was gonna say I don't think cumulative scores matter in this tournament. I'm pretty sure it's just cut and dry, but yeah.
Nice shot. Nice on. Nice
Yeah.
on.
I mean, that was a good approach with all that wind, but
All right. Now I feel a lot better. Okay. Time to actually
Nice
focus.
shot.
Yeah, so sorry about that initially. Like I said, it was just no need to get into it. Just had something distract me. So now that I'm come up with, because I was trying to figure out a solution on the fly, and now that I have, we're all good. So no need to worry about it anymore. Again, sorry about the piss poor performance from the first match. That's for sure. But yeah, we got match 2. So wow. A, the wind took that a lot more than I was expecting. B, it's been so long since I've hit that pin, I forgot that you don't want to hit to the power of the pin. At least for this pin. Okay. A came out way further and farther than I was expecting. B, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know.
Nice on.
not hard. Alright, well, again, one of those where you're not expecting it, but you get disappointed anyway. And I don't really need that right now, because, again, there's no coming back on this one, but, you know.
Nice birdie.
Still cool to make. This would have been nice if I was actually on some kind of a pace, but oh well.
Nice shot.
See if we can at least remember how to do this.
Nice shot.
And short it again. I can't hit
Nice on.
that shot, apparently.
Nice birdie.
That was close to just straight dunking. And I'm surprised with no wind, the backspin didn't really kick in, but it is what it is. Alright. I'm ready to get the hell out of round one, that's for sure. If you can't tell, my focus is like 0 right now. But hey, just like the wind. But like I said, looking forward to round two, I guess. Being down 1 is not great, but you know.
Nice shot.
Alright. Nice. Let's find out. I don't know if the fringe hit
Nice approach.
was because of that, but like, I cannot believe that thing did break back. That's nuts. Wow, nicely done, Dan. Good eagle.
Nice birdie.
All right, well, that was a slaughter. I mean, unfortunately, just like I said. But either way, that was round one. Let's go ahead and refresh into round two, shall we? I'm gonna need a drink for this.
Contestants.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can do a little bit better round 2, huh?
Nice shot.
Pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, that's about what I expected. All right. Looking great. Looking awesome. Still ended up being too hard. All right, cool.
Nice approach. Nice birdie. Nice shot.
If I would have left a little bit more off, we might have made it onto the green. But oh well.
Nice approach.
Cool. Alright. Well, nice eagle there to Dan. I thought I was getting that one too, but I managed to end up behind the cup. That takes some skill, especially when it's on a downslope. Not by much.
Nice approach. Nice birdie.
Now it's 0 wins. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything right now. It's pretty good. Like nothing is really working. So it's good. It's fine.
Nice on.
We lose this tournament match. It's a double elimination tournament anyway. But yeah. I know it might be a little bit early to concede, but I just yeah,
Nice birdie.
really fucking annoying. Sorry, it's not anyway.
Nice shot.
Yep, fringe it.
Nice on. Great eagle.
Underestimated. That came off right immediately. Alright. I mean, I was surprised it made it to the fringe anyway, especially with how light I hit the 3-iron, but, you know, it is what it is.
Nice par.
don't think that could have been much worse if I tried. Second time I've been behind a tree. Glad we could pull that off. I mean, we're on the green.
Nice on.
It's a 63-footer, but we're on the green. Not hard enough. And just a little bit too far over.
Nice par.
Alright, well, GG's.
Oof. I was gonna say sorry about the poor gameplay, everybody. Like I said,
Finish.
I guess let's just put it this way. Please don't bring shitty behavior in here. It genuinely is distracting and upsetting. Because it's just like... Anyway. So. Anywho. I am done. I was thinking about maybe playing a little bit longer afterwards, depending on how everything went, but nah, I'm not feeling like it. It's alright. Anywho, genuinely appreciate everybody that stopped out today. Thanks to Dan for playing in the tournament match. I was going to say glad we got to reschedule, but yeah, I was going to say good luck in the rest of Super League. I think I've got one more chance before I'm officially eliminated, so we'll see how we do. Otherwise, though, if you enjoyed the content, want to see more like it, I usually stream on Tuesdays and the weekends, so feel free to check me out on either of those, or hop over to YouTube or TikTok. I post on there like every day, so, you know, follow or subscribe, but only if you want to. And outside of all that, I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, wherever you happen to be tuning in from, and I will catch you all next time.